Nikola Tesla believed that access to energy should not be limited by distance, infrastructure, or cost. At a time when electricity was still a new technology, Tesla imagined a world where electrical power could reach anyone, anywhere. He believed that if energy could be distributed efficiently and widely, it could transform society by improving living standards, communication, and technological progress. This vision is often summarized in a simple phrase people associate with Tesla: free energy for everyone. But what did Tesla actually mean by that idea? The phrase does not mean that Tesla discovered a mysterious way to create unlimited energy from nothing. Instead, his goal was to design systems that could distribute electrical power more freely and efficiently than the systems that existed in his time. To understand this idea, it helps to look at the conditions Tesla was working in. During the late 1800s, electricity was not widely available. Many cities had no electrical infrastructure at all. Power plants were small, local, and often inefficient. Even where electricity existed, it could only be transmitted short distances using the technology available at the time. This created a major problem. Access to electricity depended heavily on location. If you lived near a generating station, you could benefit from electric lighting and machinery. If you lived far away, electricity might not be available at all. Tesla believed that electricity should not be restricted by those limitations. One of his earliest and most important contributions addressed this exact issue. Tesla helped develop the alternating current power system, which allowed electricity to be transmitted over long distances using transformers to step voltage up and down. This innovation made it possible to send electrical energy across miles of transmission lines from centralized power plants. In many ways, Tesla's work with alternating current already helped move society toward broader access to electricity. But Tesla did not stop there. He began thinking about whether electrical power could be transmitted without wires. His reasoning was simple: if electricity could travel through the air or through the earth itself, it might be possible to deliver energy to distant locations without building massive networks of cables and infrastructure. This idea became one of the central themes of Tesla's later research. He started experimenting with high-frequency electrical systems, resonant circuits, and large transmitting coils designed to interact with the Earth's natural electrical properties. Tesla believed that the planet could potentially act as part of a global electrical system. If energy could be transmitted through this system using resonance, electrical power might reach many locations simultaneously. To explore this possibility, Tesla began developing large experimental transmitters. His most famous attempt to test this idea was the Wardenclyffe Tower project. The tower was intended to serve as a research station for wireless communication and possibly wireless energy transmission. Tesla hoped that such systems could one day deliver electrical signals and potentially power across long distances without traditional power lines. However, building such infrastructure required enormous financial investment. At the time, investors were mainly interested in technologies that could produce immediate commercial profit. Wireless global energy distribution was difficult to fund because its economic model was unclear. Power companies were building wired electrical grids, which allowed them to meter and sell electricity in controlled ways. Tesla's vision of widely distributed wireless power did not easily fit into that model. As a result, the Wardenclyffe project eventually lost financial support and was never completed. Over time, Tesla's dream of large-scale wireless energy networks faded as traditional electrical infrastructure expanded around the world. But the core idea behind Tesla's thinking remains interesting. He believed that energy systems should prioritize accessibility. His work focused on finding ways to move energy more efficiently, more widely, and with fewer physical barriers. Even today, many modern technologies follow similar goals. Wireless charging systems allow devices to receive power without direct electrical contact. Renewable energy systems such as solar panels allow homes to generate electricity locally. Advanced power electronics help distribute electricity more efficiently across large grids. While these technologies operate very differently from Tesla's early experiments, they reflect the same underlying challenge: how to deliver energy where people need it. Another important point is that Tesla viewed energy as a tool for human progress. He believed that easier access to electricity would support education, industry, communication, and scientific development. At the time, electricity represented a powerful new force capable of transforming society. Today, we often take electrical infrastructure for granted. Lights turn on instantly, devices charge easily, and power networks span entire continents. But during Tesla's lifetime, these systems were still being invented. Tesla's ideas pushed engineers to think beyond the limits of existing technology. even when his most ambitious projects were never fully realized. They inspired new research into electromagnetic fields, resonance, wireless communication, and energy transmission. Many of these fields eventually became major areas of modern engineering. The phrase, free energy for everyone, is often misunderstood because it suggests something impossible, energy without cost or physical limits. Tesla did not claim to create energy from nothing. Instead, he was searching for ways to distribute existing energy more freely and efficiently. In his mind, reducing the barriers to energy access could benefit society as a whole. That vision continues to influence how engineers think about power systems today. Modern electrical research still focuses on improving energy distribution, reducing losses, and expanding access to reliable power. The technology may look very different from Tesla's early experiments, but the motivation is similar. Energy access remains one of the most important foundations of modern civilization. Tesla believed that electricity should reach as many people as possible, and in many ways, the global power networks that exist today represent a partial realization of that goal. Understanding Tesla's motivations helps clarify why his ideas still attract interest. That he was not simply trying to build machines, that he was trying to rethink how energy systems could serve society, and that question is still relevant today. If you found this explanation helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. New videos explore practical energy concepts, historical engineering ideas, and the technologies that shaped modern electrical systems. And if you want to study how small-scale energy systems are structured today, there is a useful resource linked in the description that outlines the main components people often examine when learning about generator-based energy setups and similar electrical projects.